Hi, this is Larry Zorro for Pillar Gardening. If you haven't subscribed, I would suggest subscribe. Also subscribe to Larry Zorro, and I got General Jesus site too. I got 3 of them. And you never know where I might be posting a video, and you want to stay tuned because you just might learn something that's very important for your gardening endeavors. If you don't know, I'm at war with the food industry. Yes, at war. And because they're killing people with biosolids, and the food they get, like the salad I saw the other day, just it's grown, it's sprayed, it's washed, and then it's for the consumer, and it was brown, it had meat on it, a little bit. All it takes is a little pathogen, and who knows what's in there, forever chemicals and everything in that salad. And somebody's going to buy that and eat it. Oh, it was on sale. Yeah, maybe it was day old and you're going to buy it and eat it. Oh, poor toxic person, you. And, well, today's going to be show and tell. I'm going to show you a garden that looks like nothing's producing right now. But it is. You just got to go hunt for it. I probably spent a good part of my morning. I didn't water. I did make one more pillar. And I do have a country. I don't know if you knew that. Pillar country. Where you got hay bale country or pillar country. Pillars are sort of like hay bales, but they're made by a circular wire cage that holds the wire in. But they're made basically the same as my other books, so it'll give you a lot of insight how to do it in a hay bale. And it's just so easy to transfer over to pillar gardening. Well, anyway, I'm going to show and tell. Show and tell today. I looked. And, I'll have to go back a little bit so you can see it. I don't know if you can see that corn. Probably. Yeah, there you go. There's a good picture. I'll do it that way. Yeah, you can see it. It's pretty much filled out. I hand pollinated that. You take the tassels on the top, and you can shake them, or what I do is I put them in with my hands. When I shake the tassel, there's some powdery, some other stuff, and I kind of, drop it right into the silk. And you really need to do that when you got a small amount of corn. You don't have to do that if you got a field of corn. But in Missouri, you're blessed to have one corn. You're blessed to have one plant that comes and it's pollinated, like this one. I'm going to eat that today. Oh yeah, this is pure. This is as pure as you can get it. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid bicolor corn, but it's. I've always been growing it. I don't care if it's hybrid. I like the taste of it, and I don't think it's been genetically modified or anything like that. It's just a hybrid. But anyway, and then I found one squash. You can see that there. And I'm going to put that in a steamer. I use nothing but a steamer. And squash, you should be getting lots of squash. Just don't overwater them, or they'll start dropping out, start getting old looking. And I'll show you my carrots. I found some carrots. And yeah, there you can see. They're really smaller than what they look. They're about 3 inches. And I'm going to steam those up. And I had to have potatoes. I had to go find a potato, and that's what I did. And I'll show you these. I'll show you these potatoes. There we go. There you can see them, little red potatoes. Oh yeah, by the time it really comes harvest time for these potatoes, I'll have eaten most of them. I like them small, and you don't want to just harvest at the end of the year. What are you going to do with all those potatoes? You going to eat them all at once? No, you just harvest little young potatoes. There you go. And let's see what we got. Here's something you might think it's stupid. Harvesting small peppers. harvesting small peppers. I don't know. You can see if I can find one. They got these little spots, probably insect bites. Can you see that? Yeah, maybe you can. And it'll just get bigger when they get bigger. But then these plants, they get so tight within, you should allow the other ones to grow. And I'm going to cook these up and use them. What? Young peppers? Nobody's ever used young peppers before? Well, I have. It's okay. I don't mind using them. And, of course, you got to look at this. And, oh, yeah. I guess I can do it that way. But anyway, see, these are cucumbers. Now, I did a video where I ate some of it. And they're sweet. They're still sweet. They're sweet as long as you pick them. As long as you do the best you can for the plant, not to be so yellow. I don't know if mine's over water or under water, because right now it kind of looks in between, so I didn't do anything. But it's yellow. I know the squash plant, the yellow squash plant, it's got like 3 or 4 plants in there, and it never gets dry. Those pillars must just keep the moisture in there. They never get dry, so if you water them too much, like I have in the past, we've had a lot of rain recently, they turn yellow. The leaves, I'm talking about the leaves. And then you don't get too good a squash coming on when it's a yellow plant and it's got too much water. Well, this is a special one. I've never done it before. This is the first. I told you about that sweet potato I bought at Walmart, and then it sprouted, and I grew it, and well, I got my first potato. I reached down in there, and first I came up with these small ones. There you go. I came up with these small ones, and good. Well, I'll eat them. I'll cut them up, put them in with the rest of my vegetables. And then all of a sudden I found it. I found a big one. Look at that biggie. They're the size of my hand. Look at that. It's big. It's big. And why should I wait till the end of the year to... Of course it could grow 5 times larger if you wait at the end of the year, but I'm not there for selling. I'm there for eating right now. I'm going to save my life right now with fresh vegetables. And let's see. Here's one I picked a few days ago. Yeah, that's a perfect shaped. I might have a little yellow spotting, or it's hadn't ripened fully. But this is off one of those patio tomatoes, and this morning I went out there and the leaves, all of a sudden I was seeing lots and lots of tomatoes. I shouldn't be able to see them because the leaves they've been harvested. The leaves have been harvested by these hornworms. I only found 3. Hopefully I got them all. I had hornworm problem on my other tomato plant, and I killed all of them. They were about 10 or 12, and then they haven't showed up again. But this one, I just trimmed the jagged edges a lot. They ate a lot. I can't believe those hornworms. You want to trim your leaves. You want to harvest all those leaves. What if the hornworm comes along? You ain't going to have any leaves. That's why I keep some leaves. But anyway, now, they'll probably ripen better. They probably did me a favor. They did the thing I wouldn't do. Trim those leaves. It's probably a good practice to do it if you don't have hornworms. I don't use insecticides. Oh, here, I got the tomato. It's kind of rotting on the top. We had a lot of rain. Look at that. Look at that on the top. But, I'll probably cook this one up. Now, maybe you can trim it at the bottom and eat some of that. But I don't know. It's kind of got some bad places, and you'd probably be better off cutting all that disease off your tomato and using the good part of it, and just cook it up. Cook it up, add it to your salsa, add it to that. But anyway, yeah, that was a failure. Look at that. But these heirloom tomatoes, they grow big, but they're really sensitive to too much water, and they'll start cracking. They're fixed. For a long time, they're fixed in a certain position, and you get that water, and blah, crack. Well, that's it for today. I'm cooking it up. Take care. God bless. See you later. Bye.